Hello, everyone.
Hey, how you got? Good morning, everybody. Hope your day be nice, and this on a good morning. I have Xavera Lindsay, and she's here to talk about how she got into bodybuilding along with other stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
How are you? It
Yeah,
was a bit difficult to arrange the interview, but we finally made it.
yeah. It's been a while since I wanted to talk. I know you was busy, so just had to fall back a bit. But yeah, glad we able to talk now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like Shavera, like what kind of name is that?
um, Truthfully, my parents got the name from an advertisement of baby soap.
A baby soul?
Of baby soap. There was.
Oh,
I'm, I'm
oh,
originally
baby soul.
from the Netherlands, and
Yeah.
they bought some baby soap. There was a little booklet with it with baby names, and there it was. But where it's originally from, I have no clue.
Oh, no, it's a cute name. You don't hear that every day. So yeah.
I once met somebody. Well, I once met a dog who had the same name, but that was about it.
Wow. I don't know about that. But yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you give me the opportunity to speak with you. So how did you get started in bodybuilding?
I was actually always interested, but always convinced I wouldn't be able to. Like I was very insecure. And then about 15 years ago, I met my husband in the gym in the Netherlands. He was stationed there as an American soldier. I was just working out, trying to lose some pounds. I saw him doing all kind of awesome stuff that I thought, oh, if only I could do that too. So I asked him, like, can you help me work out? And all of a sudden, that old idea of becoming a bodybuilder became like more feasible. And within a year, I did my first show. So,
Yeah. What was your first show like competing?
um, well, to me, it was extra exciting because before that, I actually never even dared to stand in like shorts, like not even on the street, bikinis or whatever. No way. But with the spray tan and everything, I felt dressed up enough, and I accidentally won.
You accidentally won?
Yes, like I was not expecting that. I had done my
Mhm.
own prep. I had no clue what to do other than some information I found online. So I think when I stepped on stage, I was about 16 weeks out from what we
Yeah.
consider now stage ready, but I accidentally won.
Wow. And was did your husband was your coach, or you had a coach?
No, my husband was at that point back in the US, but we
Uh,
talked online like what to do, what to skip, but we both never really prepped for a show, so we were just winging it.
Um, oh wow. And what show was this? That
Oh,
you won.
that was the Tri-Border NPC Tri-Border in the Netherlands. That was
Oh,
a
okay.
show with Dutch people, Belgian people, and German people. So.
Yeah. How do you get that confidence of showcasing yourself in the sport?
Well, at that point, I was having my own nursery in orchids, carnivorous plants, and bromeliads, and I was giving lectures in Europe, and that already took away the stage fright. And well, the bikini part, that was just like, I hope it sticks and doesn't fall off midway.
Yeah, yeah. And you just did like women's physique, like through like
Yeah,
how many shows you competed? Like,
I don't know. Actually, I never
oh, you
counted.
don't?
No, I
Um,
did I did one show after that in the figure category, and that was a total disaster. So
yeah, yeah.
uh, I don't know. I've done a lot of shows in the meantime.
Do you have any is there a show you kind of like that was like your best show?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I actually like all shows,
Yeah,
but
go.
the shows produced by Serge here in South Florida, they're always
Yeah,
very well organized. That's always good. It's nice
no.
for beginners to start competing with.
Mm. Have you attended the Tampa Pro?
No,
Mm.
I only did my first pro show last year, and that was Atlantic Coast.
Okay, okay, that's cool. Now, how was that one?
I've learned a lot. I placed actually surprisingly well. I was third place in over 45, so that was for my pro debut more than I expected. And I was 12th in the open category, which was perfectly slap bang in the middle of all the competitors. So I was very happy with the placement. There's of course a lot of room for improvement, but
What you think you have to improve?
I always end up with a lot of loose skin on my butt.
Uh,
And my yeah, it is what it is. And so I've built up my glutes a lot to counter that. I've built a lot of extra muscle on my legs in general. So I think the conditioning will be better this upcoming show too. But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
always like bit like here more and there less. But
Uh, do you get frustrated at times, like with the judges on what they want in bodybuilding in your category?
truthfully, I don't pay attention to what they want.
No, okay.
Yeah, I truly respect their opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that has to look at me. I'm the one that get the medical bill if something goes wrong, and it's just their opinion is based on like a good 2 minutes on stage.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's
I've attended.
it's not my day, I'm not gonna look good, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's such a subjective sport. I'm not paying too much attention. As long as I'm happy with me, I think that's the main thing.
yeah,
That
yeah. Yeah, it's a. I don't know if I could say unusual sport. That's how I look at it
it is.
because yeah, because sometimes you don't always get it, and a lot of changes over the years, and you know, I've attended a few bodybuilding shows. Last week I attended the New York Pro, and they cut off women's bodybuilding, and they had women's physique, fit
Mhm,
model. What else they had? Bikini and figure. Yeah,
mhm.
those were like the I would say four categories they had. You know, so, is there anybody like in bodybuilding you admire or you bought like looking at?
Oh, actually, quite a lot. For the females at the moment, well, it's a pity she retired. Mimi Solange, a fantastic competitor, had always the most fantastic routines. Uh, she did women's physique, then switched over to figure, and I think she retired. I hope not. Um, for the males, I'm actually a big fan of Ronnie Coleman. So
Yeah, yeah, Ronnie Coleman.
and
Yeah,
yeah, Charles Glass is fantastic to work out with and watch his videos on how to. So yeah, and for the
Mhm.
females, I'm following a lot of people. I respect a lot of people, but for the rest, there's not somebody at the moment who's really standing out for me.
Yeah. What you think somebody would have to stand out in bodybuilding, in your opinion?
Somebody really doing their own thing, not so much based on what the judges want, not so much on what they think the public want, but really be themselves. And that's hard to market. So it's understandable. It's not always there, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean they used to have people like that, you know. One person that kind of stands out for me was Corey Everson. You know, she used to be in movies a bit and TV, and yeah, she won like the seven Miss Olympias,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she stood out. But you know, I don't know. After a while, you know, bodybuilding it seemed like it wasn't as popular, you know, like than before because of how the women used to look, and people didn't want to go for that. So
Yeah, but that is very much a two-edged sword, I think. Like the people don't know what they want to see unless they see it first. Like they first have to see it in real life. You cannot base your opinion solely on just the picture. I mean, if you see Andrea Shaw in real life, she's amazing. If you see a picture, yeah, maybe if oh, that's too much, that's too manly, whatever bullshit. But I also really don't like it that they're too focused on what the male gaze wants, because there are plenty of females who really like to see the very muscular females. So yeah,
oh, there's guys out there that do like the bigger women, you know. But I
yeah,
think
it
the thing was,
would be really nice to be judged on the athleticism instead
yeah.
of the fetish part.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's gonna go away. I kid you not, because
Oh
a
no,
lot
no,
of guys.
I understand, and it's especially in America, they seem to have issues separating a body from eroticism. Like
Yeah,
that problem is less in Europe, thankfully. But uh,
yeah.
it would
That
be great if female athletes would be judged on being an athlete and not how feminine we are in a guy's view.
you know, I I think since you ever seen Pumping Iron 2?
Sorry,
Yeah, have you seen the movie Pumping Iron 2 with the
no.
women? Yeah, it was some of it like it had to do with how the women look,
Mhm.
you know, and there was this athlete, her name was Beth Francis. I don't know if you're familiar with her. Yeah, and she was judged critically on how, you know, they say manly, she looked at manly, you know, on her, you know, on her physique, and it was a woman that didn't like the way how she looked. And you know, she said it that she would ruin like the sport of bodybuilding, you know, just at that time. So, you know, I mean, I think it got to be appealing for people to be attracted to it, because if it's not appealing, people not gonna really care about it, you know.
No, but with all respect to Nick Walker, because as an athlete, I really think he's very good. But to say that that's the most aesthetically pleasing physique, for instance, for the general public,
Yeah.
or other monsters. People do not come to a bodybuilding show to see regular folks. You want to see the freaks.
Yeah.
That's what bringing in the money. Like, why
Yeah.
would you go to a bodybuilding show if you can see Bob from the corner?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they took women's bodybuilding out, and the thing, the funny thing was, the couple of times that I was there, it wasn't. It was a lot of people, but this time around, it wasn't a whole lot. So I think it did made a difference when they were there, but it was like, I think last year it was like three competitors on stage, and so like they didn't want to waste their time on that. So
No, but
that's
they're making it harder and harder for women's bodybuilder competitors to compete. There are less and less shows. You're fighting with a whole lot of people on a very small uh, amount of money. If you see the differences in price money of the males and the females,
yeah,
and to become a heavyweight bodybuilder, it costs a lot of money, regardless if you're a male or a female. Like the amount of pads that they use, food that they eat, travel expenses, and whatever. And at the end of the day, it has to be paid. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. You're the bodybuilder. I mean, it's not a sport for the general public to understand. Like, do your family or what do your friends or your family look at you competing?
well, in the very beginning, my parents were a bit skeptical about it.
Yeah,
Uh, like they come from in Europe in the 80s, it had a bit of a CE undertone. Like in Europe, it was often related to a drug use corner where you did not really want to be part of. But then I started to win shows, and it was like, oh, yeah, you're actually an athlete and not a user, and then it was fine. And the rest of my friends and family is a bit like, yeah, it's odd that you stand on stage in a bikini doing stuff, but if you like it, hey.
like what was it like? You competed where you competed in the Netherlands or
Only once.
huh?
I only competed once in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. And what about other parts in Europe?
No, I think within half a year I moved to the US.
Oh,
Uh,
okay,
so
okay. Well, we got some guests. Yeah, I agree. Mimi Solange routine in Pittsburgh Pro 2022 is still one of my favorite moments in bodybuilding. Time files.
yeah,
Yeah, time flies. Okay. Yeah. I got a confession. I'm not sure I know who Mimi Solange is, but I'll
you
check her out.
look her up, and we should petition that she comes back because her routines are absolute fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna check her out. Yeah. Then we
But
got my guy.
next to her on stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check her out. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta. It's a lot of competitors. Good morning to KLA and Xavera Lindsay. Very much a fan of your physique. Is you're very lovely. You're right. Eventually, Hollywood will understand and recognize female bodybuilders are beautiful and feminine. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
And
thank
he also says, hold on. He also says Hollywood pushes their narrative of strong women. They will get the picture eventually. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, and you're an artist too. I noticed. Yeah, like you started painting.
I'm a painter and author.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got some. I don't. I mean, it's. I'm gonna show it, but you know, it's a bit unorthodox, but it's like it's a it there's some it's some cool paintings I like. You know, you picture you did like a painting of a guy, a self portrait, well, not a self portrait, a portrait of a guy. I'll show it. Yeah, yeah. You know what drew me about you? Like you do like the muscle pecs, like the pec bounces and stuff. So I'm not gonna lie, I used to always share your videos on my YouTube channel. That's what kind of made me a bit attracted to you about it, you know, because I used to see you flex and stuff. It was kind of cool. So, you know.
Yeah, I actually started doing that because my husband could do it, and I was curious if I could do it too.
Nah, it's cool. Yeah, it shows some yeah. Like when did you notice that you know you had a physique? You started noticing, you know, your progress, your in you know
Um,
building a yeah.
when I started working together with my coach, with my
Mhm.
nutrition coach, Shelby Starnes, then progress was going through the roof.
Yeah. Like what is this like this art? Wow, this is little yeah, you have like a little dark side to you or something. It's a bit unorthodox.
Not a little.
Yeah. Like how long does it take you to do those paintings that I
Oh,
see?
the portrait that you showed, that was something from about a week. The big painting was about a year.
Oh yeah? Wow. Like and you use like acrylic paintings and stuff?
That's acrylic on canvas.
Acrylic, yeah, just excuse my pronunciation.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
yeah. Yeah, I draw, but you know, I don't really I draw every now and then, you know, I'm not consistent with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. How did like over the years, how did you become consistent with art? Like just painting or drawing?
Oh, I've been an artist all my life. I also did the um, I've got my degree in it, so that's
Yeah,
just
that's cool. Well, like what you do, like sculpting and
no, predominantly painting, photography, and since the last 3 years, I'm also dipping my toe in writing.
yeah. Well, what kind of what are you writing?
Dark fantasy smut.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Like you, like I was looking at your paintings. It's like, wow, like what is going on?
There's a lot going
you,
on. I can't tell you what's going on because
you
I
know,
don't.
you kind of yeah, you kind of remind me of he's not a painter. He's not a painter, but you know, Tim Burton. He do like animation a bit. Then he likes doing that dark realm and stuff like that. Like if you seen, you know, the the Nightmare Before Christmas, and I still didn't see that movie, but you know, I just seen like pictures and clips and stuff. But he's really into that and Beetlejuice and all that type of stuff. That's what it kind of like looks when I see that painting.
I really appreciate that as as a compliment. I really
Yeah,
like
yeah,
thinking.
yeah, yeah. You ever did like animation or something, or like claymation?
Oh, that takes so much time to make claymation. I
Yeah,
would wish I could do that, but I don't have patience for that. Um,
yeah,
I dip my toe with animation, but I'm not good with computers
yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
I took like a traditional class, a traditional animation class way back, and I did like a stop motion in this school. Like, yeah, I took courses in it, you know, just to understand animation because I
Mhm.
always had like a passion for it, you know. But it's not easy, you know. And then you got to know what you want to animate also too. So
That
yeah.
too. No, that portion I got down, but it's the computer stuff that, like at the beginning of the year, I was trying to set up my OnlyFans page because everybody was asking for videos of peg bounces, and I thought, hey, why not just make money off of it? But I can't even get the patience down to edit something properly. So
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah, you probably got a better luck of now. I don't want to influence you to do peg bouncing, but you're already doing it.
yeah, no, but I'm also truthfully not the person to do that. I feel like an idiot. Like I know people like it, but to charge money for it, I'm not a person running around in the underpants on video either. So yeah, no. So sorry, sorry fans.
It could be worse, there's people that they got only. I know they got OnlyFans and they be showing other stuff. Some they show probably like nudes a bit, and they flex. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I've got nothing against it. I mean, if somebody feels comfortable and confident doing that, by all means. But yeah, together with not being able to edit something decent, it's not for me.
yeah. What kind of like dark fantasy you're writing, if you care
Um,
to share?
not yet.
Oh,
Soon,
okay.
you know.
All right. So hold on. I really like Xavera's art. It looks 3D. It sincerely looks fantastic. With like a piece of it, I can see it hanging in my apartment. Like, do you like showcase it like in museums?
At the moment, predominantly online, but I do work in commission. That's why I'm often too busy to talk to people because you work with deadlines, and I sell online.
Yeah, yeah. Was you always were you like athletic like before bodybuilding? I don't think like you was mostly like artistic. Got
I
you.
I, I was the old dorky kid that whenever the PT class came around, I would start walking behind the bushes when I'm out of sight from the teacher. So yeah,
You
no.
know, Yeah, I was like that a little bit, I think I was more into art than athleticism. I think I started getting into athleticism like in my teens, like in my
Yeah,
late teens. Yeah, so I
I
I, I get it.
I think around like 18 or so, I went to the gym for the first time. Uh, Also, just to get like stick thin, like back in the 1990s, that was the thing to do
Yeah.
when Kate Moss was still popular. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Are you familiar with Krista Bach? She's
With
from
who?
Germany. Krista Bach. She's from Germany.
It doesn't immediately ring a bell.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I definitely Tim Burton. I see that through her art. Tim Burton would appreciate Chevera's art. That's real. Yeah.
I think I
What else
need
do
to
you
tag him at one point.
do you draw bodybuilders also? Like
Well, I draw bodies, so if it's with a bodybuilder,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Yeah, I talked with somebody that do portraits of bodybuilders.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. There's some of them. There's this one guy that I follow. He do like AI. Like he draw like a well, he don't exactly draw, but he uses like a what's the name of it? Something that he uses for to draw bodybuilders with. An AI tool to draw bodybuilders. Yeah.
I don't really have a preference in what a body looks like for art. Like it's a volume, and volumes can be drawn. So hey, if it's fat or fit, that's fine with me. Both are interesting, artistically seen. So
Do you look at bodybuilding as an art or sport or both?
theater,
Theater?
predominantly. Theater, yeah. The performance part on stage is definitely theater. Like
No.
we give the impression of being at our strongest, while technically, because we're depleted from food and some of water, etc., technically we're at our weakest. You try to look even bigger or smaller in the waist or by your posing. So, and plus you need to keep the audience entertained. So in that regards, it's theater, but the training portion is definitely that of a serious athlete.
Yeah, I don't know if I could be a bodybuilder. That I mean, everybody can't do it. You know,
It's
I'm
not for
trying to. Yeah, it's not. I think I try to be more disciplined of know what I'm eating and stuff. Like, don't want to eat anything because a lot of people they got heart disease or they can't their body can't function well and yeah, not exercising and stuff like that. So I think that's the healthiest thing as a bodybuilder. So it's really
as
strict.
long as you don't overdo it with the pads.
Yeah,
It can be very healthy, yes.
yeah. I see it more as a discipline than a sport. Just it's it's not
Well,
it's very
needs to be
unusual
very
as a
disciplined
sport.
for the sport. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember somebody had broke it down that the poses it makes it more of a sport. Like like it what for the poses for you. Like was it tough? Like learning the poses to women's physique.
Well, I'm working with Kenny Wallach, and he makes it very easy. But posing itself on stage is a lot harder than what it actually looks like, because you're standing there with all your muscles tensed up at the same time, while being very hungry and very thirsty and under a lot of stress from the competition itself and the warm lights. But you also need to hold your pose for like 10 seconds at least, and that's challenging. But I think people always forget the 10 years that you had to work out in order to be able to stand on that stage.
Yeah, yeah, It's not easy. I mean, just even knowing like some of the poses, I'm still trying to recognize the poses in each division. Like, do you pay attention to other divisions out of curiosity?
um some I do, others I don't. Like
Um,
I enjoy well, heavyweight bodybuilding for the females and the males, but I must admit I'm not gonna sit and watch through the whole bikini division or men's
yeah,
physique, with all
yeah,
respect for the athletes. But
yeah. I remember one time I was watching the OCB bikini and I fell asleep and I didn't care because there was so many competitors. After a while, I didn't really care who won. Like I was like, somebody just win, please.
let's be over with it. Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's such a disservice to those competitors that it gets so repetitive after a while for the audience. Like they've
yeah,
worked really hard to be in there. They've worked pretty hard on their presentation, and yeah, what you say after 25 people, it's like
yeah, yeah. You're gonna fall asleep. Like, I mean,
yeah.
they look great, but I don't know. Like if you was a judge, how would you differentiate, their physique from one another? Because so some of them they look almost the same, like
Yeah, the
they
judges, of course, have their own list of criteria where they need to look at.
yeah. Even with women's bodybuilding, sometimes like I didn't know to tell them apart, like how other person fell short on
Hmm.
certain shows, and yeah,
Yeah, every now and then you see people with almost the same physique, and then it
yeah,
gets really difficult. Like, yeah, they're both great, but that one is just a little bit better.
yeah,
I'm happy I'm not in the judges' their shoes.
yeah.
That would
Like
be,
what? No,
yeah.
I was gonna ask like what's your plans for this year? Are you gonna attend more shows?
Yes, I'm currently 4 weeks into my prep, or yeah, somewhere around 4 weeks into my prep. So I've got about 20 more weeks to go for my first show, and then maybe two more, but at least one more.
Okay. Like how do you like focus doing art and bodybuilding at your schedule on your schedule?
Well, I start really early in the morning. I get up at 3. I'm in the gym at 5. By 7, I'm done, and then the rest of the day I'm in my atelier, and then my
Okay.
day ends at 8. So
Okay. Like how many like hours you spend in the gym? Like what, like 1 hour or
yeah, about 1 hour and plus cardio, but the actual
oh,
work is under 90 minutes.
oh you got like a favorite workout?
I love back day.
Okay.
Yeah, back day. Well, chest day is a close second.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. I know too many bodybuilders, they don't really like the legs, the lunge Bulgarian squats and you
Oh,
know.
I don't mind those. The thing I really hate with a vengeance at the moment is the pendulum squat.
Mm,
But
yeah,
I hate it because I need it the most. And
yeah,
the Nordic hamstring bench, we fight
yeah.
it every time.
When do you see your coach?
At the moment, once a week on Friday for the
Oh,
update. And the closer
oh,
we get to the show, it's most of the time every other day, or even
oh,
every week.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I hope you do well in your upcoming show.
I've got some goals, but I'm already happy if I place or improve on my previous placement.
Yeah, yeah. But what did you have to work on like it besides your back, like in your show, like what did you had to improve?
Well, I did not ask the judges what I needed to improve, but what
Um,
I think I needed to improve, what was a clear difference between me and the number one, was my conditioning was not as crisp as hers. That was clear as
um,
day.
okay. Well, I hope you do good, on your show. Yeah,
I hope so too, but my body is primed to survive a very long hunger winter, so I think it's gonna be a
yeah.
lot of cardio.
Did it take you long to become a pro?
Um, I think it was okay. I think I did it in like 5 years or so.
5 years. Okay. Yeah, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Some it takes like 20 years and 10 more years and stuff. So five
No,
years ain't too
I
bad.
think like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad. Well, I don't want to take you hostage, but I appreciate you sharing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I would like to talk in the future, if you don't mind.
No, no, be my guest.
Yeah. And
I'll be
see,
your guest, better.
yeah, maybe next year, because I know you're busy and stuff. So, yeah.
Um, just hop on by. My work schedules are very irregular, so I can never say like, oh, then it's full and then it's not. It's
Yeah,
depending
I
on
got you.
the painting demand.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Let me log out.
Okay,